Hi guys, welcome to Stretty News TV. Ian here, just a quick preview. I wanted to get the lads on, but there's quite a few busy. As you understand this time, people busy with work, assignments for Joey. But yeah, I just wanted to start Bournemouth away. Now, if you'd have asked Reds, like, when this came up in the ballot about applying, everyone was excited, everyone thought, yes, Saturday, late kick-off, on the coast, long trip down, get on the coach, beer all the way down, be a great buzz. And then, just recently, nobody wants to go watch United because of the boring football. So it's like you're going to get down there and just go, oh. And that's not really what you'd expect of United or anything else. So I'm just hopeful. Unfortunately, I've got a long injury list. I'm going to come up to those in a minute. And hopefully we can just show some more attacking intent against the Bournemouth side. They're quite decent at home. Yes, their run of games, as the past 6 games, including 2 losses, a few draws and only 1 win, which was their last match last weekend. But I think they're averaging goals fucking more. Well, in actual fact, both played 18 games now. United have scored 12, Bournemouth have scored 11. So that really shows you how much attacking intent. It just really buggles me. Anyway guys, I'm not going to do any sort of team because I can't really guess a team, but if you want to put your starting 11s in the comments below, we'll have a look at those over the next coming sort of 48 hours before the game. We can all discuss what you think of the game, of who's going to start. WhoScored.com have actually got a team up. And I don't think it's a bad team, but the thing is, I'm going to go through the injuries at the moment. Obviously with Darmian and Smalling are out after Tuesday's game. Snidling apparently due back according to physioroom.com. I bloody hope he is, because he's the only one of 2 recognised centre midfielders we've now got left in the team without bringing in Pereira and playing him there. But so I'm not saying he's not an idea, but you'd like to see him a bit further up the pitch the way we're playing there, or possibly in actual fact, obviously Fellaini. I said it on Tuesday after the match. Hate Fellaini in midfield, does my bloody head in. He's just far too lackadaisical and things like that. Rojo, another one, out. Rooney still doubtful, Herrera still doubtful, Phil Jones doubtful. It just rocks on, doesn't it? And obviously then the long-term ones are Valencia and Shaw. It's actually surprising that we've got 9 injuries. Arsenal are just behind us on 7, and City have got 7 as well. Obviously key ones there. We know the key ones there. But City and Arsenal are getting the results. United are not getting the results, and this could be something that I'm going to blow the idea of. Let's talk about Louis van Gaal, hint out maybe. Fuck that shit. The guy's going to be here at the end of the season, without a doubt, so he's going to be the one. And I love this all people this debating about Louis van Gaal out already. Guess what? Because you lot will have forgot about that come May, if we'd have lifted the Premier League trophy. Nobody would have actually remembered. They'll have all gone back into hiding about him being out if that happens in May. And United's still got a chance of it. We're only 3 points off the top of the league, and like I just said, City have got similar injuries to us. Leicester, I can't see Leicester running this form all the way through the season, just not likely. There's only so much positivity you can put through a changing room, and so much winning that I can actually give you confidence to keep going and playing these games. If you get a couple of draws or a couple of bad performances, and it possibly will fall apart for them. But anyways, back to the team. Actual facts, let's give it a go for. But WhoScored.com have come up with this, and obviously it's a bit makeshift, but in actual fact it's not too bad. And I think it's basically because the bench is going to have to be filled with reserves. Basically, it's De Gea in there. What the hell was he doing? I didn't mention this on Tuesday night. What the hell was he doing coming flying out of his own box? Luckily he pulls off a super save, but he could have actually killed the game off for us on Tuesday night. Varela, I've actually been quite impressed with him. Superb player. I've seen him in the youth setup. Worked his way through. actually, I think quite fancy the guy. He's done. He gives the ball away a couple of times. He makes those mistakes. He's young. He's going to make those mistakes. Give him his chance. Lou Van Gaal has been giving everybody a chance at youth level. So, and I think he played actually great on. I give him man of the match on Tuesday night. So good to see him back there. McNair and Blind. Now this is a McNair. I think in actual fact can actually do a job there. Blind for me, but absolutely dire the past couple of matches. West Ham match at home. In I think a back pass or something, he gave the ball away, some stupid mistake, and it just feels like Johnny Evans is in there. But let's just hope he gets a decent run. This means actually now having to chuck Young back in at left back. In actual fact, that's not too bad because left hand side will be Young and Depay in front of him. So there's a lot of pace, a lot of two players that can go past players. Unfortunately, they're both similar players. They both like to cut back onto their right foot before crossing. So that's going to be quite easily to defend against. Let's hope that Young decides he's going to play a bit of a different role and keep to his left foot. Like I say, Snidely might be back, but Fellaini possibly in midfield alongside Carrick. Well, the hell Carrick didn't start. European match next to Schweinsteiger. I'm not got a clue on Tuesday night, but let's hope that he can actually pick his form up, because I said it time and time again, he just looks so slow in the Premier League. He gets the ball to him, right, what am I doing with it? A Carrick of yesteryear would have just knew what he was doing into Stainsleigh with the ball coming towards him. Would have been able to just control the ball. He just runs around in circles trying to figure out what the hell he's going to do with it, and it really scares me for him. Like he's gone off the thingy. Pasha actually sent a clip of an hour-long interview with him. He's a really nice bloke. Actual fans got a lot of time for Michael Carrick. Superb United. He'll go away as one of the great players at United after the end of his career. But he just needs to try and find some form here. Bournemouth might be the game that, because he could be pivotal for the rest of the season in trying to get this team forwards and getting us into thingies, direct play. I used to love watching Michael Carrick play direct through balls, down channels to what was his name, to Van Persie. He did one superbly for Fellaini against Tottenham last season, and he had sparks like that last season. Seems to have died a bit this season. Lingard out on the wide, Depay on the left, superb. Mata in the centre. He's just got to do more for me. Create himself some more space rather than trying to get it onto everybody else. He's got to try and get some more space around him, because he doesn't get any space. He gets two or three players around him, and that's it. He can't function for some reason. He has to go round and ball at his feet until he actually makes some space, or somebody comes close enough to take the ball off him. He doesn't want to. Get himself into the decent spaces like he did when he turned on Tuesday night. Turn the ball, bang, straight through to Martial. Martial up top's the other one. Yeah, in actual fact I said not to do a starting 11, but who scored? Who scored have provided me one, which in actual fact is not too bad a thing. Too bad aside really. Like I said, the subs bench is just going to be full of bloody Gross. Possibly giving Gribben a go, maybe. We might see another bloody debutant. So yeah, get your comments in about what you think about the match on Saturday in the comments below. Possibly score predictions. I don't like to try and think of what score it's going to be. I just hope that we come away with 3 points and get some belief back in ourselves and get some confidence in ourselves, because that would actually be a good turning point right now to do, with Norwich coming up the weekend after. We've got Stoke on Boxing Day, which of all 3 games Schweinsteiger's going to miss could be key, but he comes back to play Chelsea at home and getting a good run of goal. I've said it time and time again since the Arsenal match, we need to get a good run of form going into this Christmas period. And I think in actual fact 3 vital wins in the next 3 games keep us in there just after Boxing Day, will keep us up the top where we need to be. And the doubt that people have at Louis van Gaal might not be so much. They might lay off him and think, hang on a minute, the guy's got us 3 wins out of 3. We're in this position. We've still got it. I know this, the second half of the season is going to be tough with Europa League, Thursday, Sunday. We mentioned this on Tuesday once again, but I think if people actually got behind him and got behind the team at Old Trafford instead of sitting there like prawn sandwiches, to use Roy Keane's phrase, I actually found it really quite thingy. I was looking at a friend of mine actually talked about how cheap it is to get hospitality. Well, it's not really that cheap, but how easy it is. That's because there's not that many prawn sandwiches at Old Trafford. The rest of you are just sat there in quiet, expecting to be entertained like you're watching a game of FIFA. Well, guess what? This is not FIFA, it's football, it's real life. Get up, make some noise, get behind the team. Doesn't matter if the blooming thing. I said this about the team again on Tuesday night again. I keep having to refer about Tuesday night, but Tuesday night, so simple. Get behind the lads. Forget who the manager is, and let's give the lads on the pitch the knowledge that you know of for the Norwich game. Let's get behind them and give them some reason to fight for the, because a drowned atmosphere in a football stadium means that the crowd don't care. It comes across that way. The crowd do care because perpendicularly the crowd just want to absolutely be entertained. So we'll see what happens there. Anyways guys, get a comment in, give us a like if you liked my bit of a rant and team news, and we'll see you on Sunday hopefully with 3 points. See you later.